way. Do not bother to stop and smell the roses. It's not the stopping or the smelling or the roses anyway. First, you think you're stopping, but it's just restlessness and fidgeting. There's a fly. Your stomach grumbles. Leg cramps, bored, dumb. What time is it? Oops, sorry, that's sitting meditation. And smelling, as if smelling will capture the rose and bring it home. What of the other six senses? The sense of temperature, of pressure, pain, position in space, acceleration, and the passage of time. You might think this is just another rose and just another poem, but the usually shy chrysanthemums are whispering with two lips, two lips, two lips. I think I heard your name. Listen. Baby carrots. Or not baby carrots. Back in the Garden again. This morning in the liturgy we had a little Garden of Eden. Love Garden of Eden. Back in the Garden again. I was walking with my Lord in the cool of the evening, naked, not naked, who even knew? We were back in the garden, coming home, starting over with nothing but everything, something old, something blue. You know, the Lord started, a grin on his face. You left so quick when I mentioned that tree that I could not say what you would not see. I do not eat of it either, in that please believe. The downside of good is better than bad, but the worst of the evil is in being had by the fermented fruit on that tree in the glade. Give the forgiveness. It is judgment forbade. Bamboozled. Bamboozled and Beelzebub shuffled off and buffaloed. We'd like to think we are marching toward the pearly gates, but cannot bother to read the signs while tears of shame secretly shine our shoes. Trudging in line, not raising our heads or voices. Don't ask, don't tell, no eye contact, no smile. Down this slippery ravine, into the valley of the shadow of death, we have left the high ground, people. It is as it is, and as you seem it to be, apparently. And as much as it is true for you, it is equally for me, as well, our friends and enemies. Crash bang. While posers and posters of propaganda ping and pong and piss into the wind, I take a pleasant planetary perspective. Warming first and cooling follows. Glaciers come and go like clouds. You imagine all sorts of things. You see shapes you know. The sound of the Big Bang is just God rebooting the universe. Crash, bang, crash, bang, crash, bang. God is a monopoly and it's open source. Therefore, I tinker too. Infinite possibilities tug at quantum heartstrings, and with a tip of the brim to Walt Whitman and J.J. Cale, I contain multitudes, and they call me the breeze. Curiosity killed the cat. Really? I have always wanted to know. Slow or quick? Peaceful, violent, all 9 lives at once, one at a time, or some combination? You fill in the blank. Was it a crime of passion? Well planned, accidental, murder, suicide, inside job, mob hit? Perhaps the cat in question rode the lead horse of the Inquisition. What do you think? Dare you ask? A question leads to more questions, answers, apologies, reactions are irrelevant, obscure, ill-informed, misinformed, uninformed, suspicious trickery we do not hear, assimilate, act upon. Clear and simple, we reject that. Clear and simple, we kill them. Insiders point to a death by 1,000 cuts. It's a mob family hit, a culture-induced coma. We all do, of course, wake up, not always just in this lifetime. Curiosity kills cat. Stay tuned, cats. Press conference at 9, 10, and 11. There will be no time for questions. When we Americans went to war in Iraq, I wrote this little country western ditty called The Garden of Eden is Closed. The chorus is, we're tidy, we're mighty, we're righter than righty, and now almost everyone knows. We'll arm or disarm you at the drop of a hat. The the Garden of Eden is closed. Down at the mouth of the Tigris Euphrates is an old eucalyptus palm tree. This is the place, they say with bald face, where God kicked out Adam and Eve. We bombed them back to old purgatory. We kicked their ass in the sand. Now our stadium's full with the red, white, and bull. Seems like God's got a flag in his hand. But God and the devil are playing strip poker. They both have 5 aces and very long sleeves, and you're sitting there in your underwear wondering when you get the deal. Yeah, God and the devil are playing strip poker while evil's being undone. You're still there in your underwear. Man, this ain't looking like fun. We're tidy, we're mighty, we're righter than righty, and now almost everyone knows. We'd like to do more for the poor and all that, but not while there's oil in the hose. Just so, like this. Could be, should be, would be, if, or what was once, or what may be, or you tell me the vigor and vitality that's spent in fictionality when the obvious reality, just so, like this. It's all so very simple, see? Deducting rationality, the totals are so totally just so, like this. Simpler yet, a way to live, not just as in diminutive, nor like as in derivative, so this. The last frontier. The last of the last of the last frontier stands before you there in the mirror, and you will arrive before the rest. The beast to vanquish beats in your chest. Go quietly there, and you will find a drinking pool deep in mind, and there in quiet without the fear sits the last of the last of the last frontier. Time is up. I just had a dream. We were all in it, and everyone we know was there. It was someone we loved, tearful, crazy separation, and that was that. Awake now, I imagine it is actually all of us moving on, you know. So I thought I'd better say goodbye. You never know when your time is up. Thanks for being here. Having fun. Watch the parade. We busily slap mortar to the bricks of our very own prison walls, keeping the insiders in and the outsiders out. Sing Sing, Attica, Alcatraz, Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, Sufi, perhaps especially who? Them? You have got to be kidding. Put your trowel down and sit with me on the porch. Have a lemonade. Watch the parade. Weeping uncontrollably. Right now you're doing the laundry, feeling your favorite cotton shirt made in China, Sri Lanka, Honduras. You look up at the sky, blue perhaps, gray, drizzle, downpour, no matter. This moment opens, the mind grinds, the heart blossoms. You breathe in the air, hot electric air, fresh outdoor clothesline air, wherever air. This perfect moment, so beautiful. While over there, the drought is on fire, and on the other side of the river is waist high in the kitchen smelling of sewage. There's mercury in my panfish, melamine in the dog food, bright lead paint in the baby's mouth, methamphetamines, mood elevators, growth hormones, and erectile dysfunction meds all pissed into the groundwater and pumped back out fresh as mountain spring into a mountain of plastic bottles. Filter, 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 7 times 7. Filtered with marketing so biblical it's not their fault alone. Buyer beware. We are in no mood now to list the great wonders of the free market economy for, and here's the takeaway line. If the free market economy were policing itself, we would all be seeing more CEOs on wanted posters. I could see myself drawing mustaches and glasses and inking a cigarette on their thin lips and blacking out a tooth. Wearing a freshly laundered, perfect cotton shirt under a perfect sky, it is a perfect moment for weeping uncontrollably. Woo! Finally, where but here? Where is there love but here? where all of this is always going on, inextricably, unavoidably, and only some rare times, obviously, going on. Where is their love but here?
Amen.